Good morning. This is a motivational cup of tea. I am Oliver Asaah of the Minka Systems, which is my musical band. I'm the author of The Broken Bond, which is a book on relationships and a tame to tame the beast, ravishing relationships. I have two albums out there in the market. I'm a motivational speaker and I've been speaking for over 25 years consistently. Today, I will start with my motivational series. I'm taking a walk today during the long weekend of the Labor Day or Labor Holiday. So today's cup of tea, which is the name I give to my motivational outings. Today's cup of tea is titled How to Discover Your Talents. How to discover your talents. Everybody is born with giftedness. That is to say, no exception. You are born with talents that are gifted to you. And that's what makes your uniqueness. So it's very important for you to practice your talents. Here's the deal. If you understand your talents, develop and grow them, practice them to a level where you can monetize it and make a living out of it, be comfortable in the living, I want to tell you something. It is not work. Everything that you are passionate about, that passion makes it not work to you. So you can't wait until when you go to sleep, you can't sleep fast. You want to get up and practice that. So that's how I came to discover my talents. And there are two kinds of talents. You have primary or your core talents, and you have your secondary talents. Your primary talents are those that are so powerful that you don't need to struggle so much to get them done and done well. Your secondary talents are those that you struggle at them, but with time, investment, focus, and discipline, you can also develop them and be able to excel on those talents. So I'm going to give you the 5 ways that you use to discover your own talents, your own personal talents. And these 5 ways help me discover my talents. So because of these 5 ways, I discovered that I have 3 core talents, which is music, writing, and speaking. That's why they often call me multi-talented, Oliver Asaah. So I have other talents which I decided to shave them aside and started focusing on these 3 core talents. So let me give you the ways that you can use to discover your talents, because so everybody, like I said, has talents, but you have to discover them, because some people don't even know what their talents are. Some know, but they just do not pay attention to develop and practice those talents. So the first of the 5 ways that you can discover your talent is known as satisfaction. That is, what is that activity that you get a lot of satisfaction from it? That could be your talent. The second way is known as yearning. Do you ever find yourself yearning, having that urge to go towards some particular activity most of the time? That could be your talent. Another other one is rapid learning. Do you find yourself that when there's a new thing that is being either being taught in class or that you come in contact with, that you learn it with ease? You just get it. That could be your talent. Another way is also known as spontaneity. Spontaneity. That's the fourth way. Something that you just dash at it, like no, you don't even plan, but you are kind of improvise and you just jump at it, get it. You're in it in a preparation to get it. That is spontaneity. That you are spontaneous about. That could be your talent. And then the fifth way that you discover your talent, I had to work on this after teaching this for many years to my students. I had to come up with this fifth one, and this fifth one is known as outside observation. Outside observation. Do you remember the saying that the eye that sees does not see itself? Yeah, you could have a talent in you that you don't even know yourself. You don't see it. But other people that interact with you, that care about you, will bring it to notice that, oh, do you know that you are good at this? Look as if you are gifted in this or that. That is the fifth way that you use to discover your talents. So with your core talents, you could use more than one of these 5 ways to discover them. For me, I did. So let me tell you a little story about me, how I discovered them. And at that time, I was so young, I couldn't even understand what anything like talent. But I was about 6 years old. So I grew up in the country, and my father has a big compound, 3 wives, 25 children. I was just one of them. And he has 6 streams of income. And one of his streams of income was he reared cattle, that is goat and sheep, amongst his major income streams. So in the morning, my father used to conduct this salt ritual. So he will, at about 6 a.m., he will make a sound, and all the sheep and the goat will come to the courtyard. And then he will feed them with salt before they will go into the land, to the farm to graze. So one fateful morning, I'm about 6 years old, standing on the veranda, and I spotted an aeroplane flying in the sky. And in my childlikeness, I imagined that the passengers in that plane were singing a song and enjoying themselves. So instantly, I composed my own song and started singing and dancing. So as I'm singing that song and dancing, now with my little child, 6 years old, and it got to the climax, I'm nodding profusely, dancing and all of this excitement. And the ram, which is the male sheep, thought that I was challenging him to lock horns. You know, if you are by a ram and you are nodding your head quite significantly, it would think that you are challenging him to lock horns. So this ram came at me and knocked me from the back. So I fell amongst the sheep and got there, and I was crying and now thinking that it was my big brother, Columbus, who used to hit on me a lot. So I was calling him, but my father stood there and laughing with excitement and enjoying himself, and I'm here. So that is to tell you that music has been in me since I was 6 years old. And I used to dance a lot and entertain my family. But my culture was a culture that was anti-music as a career. So I couldn't I didn't have the chance to do music. All they wanted to go to school, go to college, get all these degrees, and that's what I did. And it was not until 2016 that I said, okay, it's time to get this out of me, because music had stayed in me all along. So you can see that this story tells you the ways that I discovered that it was a talent. That spontaneity was there. The urge was there because I was the yearning. I was always singing, dancing, and entertaining my family who was there. And you're going to also see satisfaction because it gave me joy. I feel fulfilled. You see? So your core talents, you can use more than one of these 5 ways. Yearning, satisfaction, spontaneity, rapid learning, or Asaah, observation, and spontaneity. Any of these you can use to discover your talent. So please, I'm going to not belabor this particular cup of tea, because I will be revisiting this one, because talent is not enough. The next episode, I'm going to dwell a little bit more on those 5 ways, and then I will take it one notch further, which will be to show you how you can sharpen those talents, develop them to a level where you can monetize it and make a living out of it. So adios, Oliver Asaah here. You can check me out. I have on my YouTube channel, Oliver Asaah, youtube.com/Oliver Asaah. Oliver is Oliver, Asaah is Asaah. Be careful with the spelling of my last name, because a lot of people try to put ASS, which does not sound good, right? And it has to be ASAAH. So it's youtube.com/OliverAsaah.com. Then you can also check me on Facebook, Oliver Asaah. I have a very active page there. I have many pages. I also have a page for my music band, which is Minka Systems. Minka is MINKA, then Systems with an S. So you can find me there. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me, or my music is everywhere, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, SoundCloud, Apple Music, or iTunes, Pandora, and most online portals you can find me. So drop your message if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like I just said, youtube.com/Oliver Asaah. Then send a message there. And if you subscribe, please send me a proof of subscription, and I will send you a free download of one of my albums. I have 2 albums in the market, a total of 21 songs. Thank you, adios. I'm Oliver Asaah, and my book, The Broken Bond, is on Amazon. The Broken Bond by Oliver Asaah. Thank you. You have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Labor weekend, and I will come back to visit you again to take the 5 ways of discovering your talent one notch further. Thanks. Adios.